Happy Advent, number 18. It's December 18th. Really crazy. Just crossed my mind. I thought about something I wanted to tell you today, and I didn't write it down. It might come to me. So, I worked on my socks last night after I said goodbye to you. And they're turning out cute. My guess is that this yellow, bringing in this yellow, has brought me the full colors range of my stripes. These are from the Cozy Knitter. I bought them years and years ago, and I had her split them into two, and she did, and they're pretty even. I think they're off by less than half a row. This is, I don't even know. I haven't bought yarn in so long. I'm assuming she's still in business. This is her Bliss Weight Superwash Merino, 80% Superwash Merino. And this is in the colorway New Horizons. Anyway, I'm enjoying knitting them. I'm doing them just plain socks. Although I am thinking that I might do afterthought heels and put in that eggplant that I put in my other ones. I thought that could work really well with it. Woman that I follow on Twitter, who's a political commentator, not a knitter, said, "When did we all agree to start using the phrase colorway?" Like, knitters and crocheters and knitters and yarn people have been using the word colorway for a long time, and someone else, you know, said, "I'm a quilter. We use colorway all the time." So apparently colorway is not a phrase. Well, I had never heard it till I was in the yarn shop. But apparently it's leaked out into the wider world. I thought that was funny. Number 18, and I know what this is. Kiwi, Parvlora, and Jandals. And that's what I forgot. I knew there was a word that I wasn't remembering for flip-flops because the Kiwi had flip-flops on, and I couldn't think of the word, and B told me, and that's what it was. It's jandals. They call flip-flops jandals in New Zealand. Ooh. Calendar. New Zealand Flora and Fauna. 16-month calendar. Haha, but they only have... But look at those pictures. I have been reading my book, my watercolor book, and looking at pictures and thinking it's time for me to get back to trying to do some watercolors. That would be amazing if I tried to paint some pictures from New Zealand. But there's another one in here. New Zealand. They got a little bend in my box. New Zealand cities and food. Kiwi, obviously, I recognize. It's like they didn't have quite enough food, so they put in a few cities. Now it's about 50-50. But I don't know off the top of my head what that is. Let me go find that month. And, oh yeah. These must be like, she knew I wasn't going to know. She wrote it in. Aren't you the best? Abalone, Yellowfoot, P-A-U-A. Abalone. Yellowfoot. Oh, that looks like something I might want to try. I do like oysters. I don't think I've ever eaten abalone like raw. Oh my gosh. She put in Cody's birthday for daughter. Okay, what else is this? Oh, this is Wellington. Wellington. Sheldon turns 12 in May. Oh, this is kiwi fruit on the vine or on the tree. Okay, that's adorable. Eloise turns 18 this year in July. Eloise is her daughter too. And Megan is in August. Oh my gosh, she's on the 14th. So Dennis is the 10th, Sammy is the 12th, and Megan is the 14th. Isabel's the 26th, and Malcolm is the 29th. August is a big month. Okay. All right, that looks delicious too. We're actually having shrimp tonight for dinner. All right, I'm done. Thank you, my dear. These are gorgeous. I'm going to have to put this one up just because it has all the info in it. I didn't even open the other one. Who knows? The other one may be full of info too. I think it is. I think they're both full of info. Yep. Oh, that's a kiwi. Huh, I've never seen a close-up of a kiwi like that before. So interesting. So interesting. Thank you, my dear. These are terrific. These are terrific. Goodies. Now, I did not work on my cowl yesterday after a conversation with Megan when I told her that I wasn't sure what I was going to do next after the bright blue. And she advised me to work on my sock because she thought that something coming up might be just the ticket, but she wasn't sure what day. Ooh, that's pretty. I love these oranges and pinks. This is orange and pink. And I love that color combination. Did you notice my socks, that orange and pink? I guess I really like that combination. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And this has speckles. Megan. You are so talented. Throat comfort tea, in case I get tired of talking. This is pretty. It's a faceted bead. Looks a little bit like stone, but I don't know, but it's pretty. On a lobster claw, so it goes on my keychain. There you go. All the goodies for today. So, Carol's going to send me the charts for the fingerless gloves, fingerless mittens pattern that she sent me that got ruined from the rain, apparently. And I know you never know. I am not discounting. And that's the size of project if I were going to start trying to do color work again. That's what I would do. So it's really perfect. And I don't mind being encouraged to try something again, you know. And obviously knitting tastes change over time. I mean, I haven't done a sock in, you haven't really seen me do a sock on the vlog, right? And that's 2 years almost. It'll be 2 years in March. So, but I'm getting into the sock thing right now. And I'm so excited. I have 3 finished pairs of socks for my podcast, which I'm going to do in a week and a half or so. Apparently my podcasts have turned into quarterly events. But that's okay. Maybe I should just declare myself going to be doing a monthly and see if that works. Because I was doing them every 2 weeks, and then I turned into 3 weeks, and now it's like, well, when you don't have Knitting Mojo, it's really tricky to do a knitting podcast. I mean, let's face it. You don't want a podcast full of me moaning and groaning about how I don't feel like knitting and how sad it makes me. Well, apparently you guys can take that because obviously that's what I've been doing on my vlog. But I have been enjoying my knitting and enjoying the feeling of calm that I've been getting with that. So I have a little straightening up to do, little touch-up work because we're having company for lunch. Unfortunately, it's a yucky day. It's raining. I didn't sleep very well last night. I think it's partly the anxiety. Our dogs go so crazy for like 10 minutes when company comes. You cannot come to our house if you're not a dog lover because they will be all over you for, you know, I mean, and we've taken to keeping their harnesses on because their harnesses has handles on them and it makes it really easy, much easier to control the dogs. But, well, in 10 minutes, maybe even an exaggeration because they do settle down. 5 minutes. But I've never met Annie in person before and I haven't met her husband, David. Either, of course. And so, and they have dogs and they know, but you know, it's still a little anxious making because it's really hectic for 5 minutes and who wants that when you walk into somebody's house and whatever. Luckily, they're, you know, friendly and lovely dogs and they settle down and then they're fun to be with. Assuming you want to pet Maisie, that is, because she will come for cuddles pretty regularly. But anyway, and it's coming up on my time to not sleep. I've been sleeping pretty well, and I go in a cycle. I wonder if it's hormonal. Could be. So anyway, they're coming for lunch today, and unfortunately, it's a crummy day. But we're having Solyanka. And anyway, so I'm doing a little touch-up. I guess some people sweep every day. I actually could sweep every day and feel like I've actually accomplished something because it's probably been 3 days since I swept. And you wouldn't have known I swept at all in the last 2 weeks. It is gratifying because you can see the difference, but it's kind of crazy. Anyway, there you go. That's the advents for the day. And if Annie and David would like to say hello on Vlogmas today, then you might get to meet them, and that would be fun. And so I'll see you later. Oh, after I turn you off.
So we thought David and Annie were here, but they weren't. It was the floral delivery person who brought this beautiful centerpiece from my parents. So I will give them a call tonight and say thank you. But this is our lunch table set, waiting for Annie and David to come. So we will be having soup, solyanka, and salad. But isn't it festive? Oh, aren't they sweet to send me such a lovely, lovely centerpiece with roses and berries and candles. So lovely. We're here. We just finished our lunch. Well,
Delicious.
David's a very slow eater, so he's not quite finished. So this is Annie and David.
Hi.
Say hi. Happy Vlogmas. So we are having a lovely, lovely lunch. Dennis, of course, we had solyanka. What did you think of the solyanka?
It was absolutely delicious.
Annie had seconds. Yeah. And then we're having biscotti and tea and
coffee.
and
Yes.
Dennis made
Some
an espresso. Oh, and his wine.
Yes.
What did you think?
Very
His
good.
red wine.
I had a glass and a half and it was delicious.
So anyway, I just wanted them to be
More.
able to say hello, and I will be putting this up a little bit later. So good night. Oh, and Dennis, say hello.
And the
He has-
doggy.
and Maisie. Maisie has been making herself very well known. Luckily, they
puppy.
like dogs.
I
Yes.
love dogs. We love
Because
doggies.
if that, otherwise they would never come back.
Love doggies.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you for coming. This has been so nice. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, we had such a lovely visit with Annie and David. It was so much fun. It was so great to see her. And we just really had a good time, but it's getting a little late-ish, and so I'm going to say goodnight. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I hope you are doing very well. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.